Welcome, Dharma Warrior. In this space, we walk the path of truth with steady hearts, protect what is sacred, and choose peace without abandoning strength. Breathe in presence, breathe out resistance. Let's begin. Today, we journey into a story most of us think we already understand. Peter Pan, the boy who never wanted to grow up. But what if that's not the story at all? What if Peter Pan is actually a warning? I'll be honest with you. There was a time in my life where I actually called some of my exes Peter Pan right to their faces. Not many, so don't get any ideas. But I mean it. I believed they lacked emotional maturity, that they were stuck, avoidant, unwilling to meet me where I was. And maybe there was a bit of truth in that. But here's the truth that I had to grow into. My delivery. I was sharp, I was reactive, and some came across as even misaligned. And when you're speaking truth, but delivering it from pain, it stops being about truth and starts becoming an attack, truthfully. So no wonder the conversation never landed. Growth has a funny way of humbling you that way, because eventually the mirror turns and you realize I wasn't just calling them Peter Pan. I was actually gaining the opportunity of meeting a part of myself. I believe something deeply, that we are here not to coast, not to perform, but to be tested, to be refined, expanded, like a Polaroid. At first, everything is blurry, unclear, messy, but if you stay with it, if you develop, the image becomes undeniable. Think about Peter Pan again. The magic, flying, Tinkerbell with that beautiful, unpredictable self of hers. Captain Hook, consumed by fear and control. The ticking crocodile. Time, always chasing. And Wendy, the nurturer, the guide, the grounded feminine. And Peter? Well, Peter is simply fascinating. Because Peter doesn't just avoid growing up. He avoids his shadow. And that is the only reason why he stays stuck. Because shadow work, it's not trendy. It's not aesthetic. It's not easy. It's not something you post about when it's happening. It's uncomfortable. It's confronting. It's sitting with the parts of yourself that you'd rather blame on someone else. Peter literally separates himself from his shadow. Do you recall that? He literally runs from it. He fights it. And what happens? He stays a boy forever. Not because he can't grow, but because he won't face himself. You just have to believe, Peter. We all remember that line. But belief isn't just about flying. It's about release, letting go of the weight, the ego, the stories, the wounds that keep you rehearsing. Because here's the truth. You may not grow wings, but you do become lighter, clearer, whole. Now, this isn't for everyone. If you've believed that you've already arrived, then this message may seem redundant. But if there's a voice inside of you that knows you're capable of more, then this is definitely for you. And here's the thing nobody tells you. Growth becomes addictive, not in a chaotic way, but in an expansive way, because life keeps evolving. And so must you. You don't need one Wendy in your life. You'll meet many. Different people, different seasons, guides, mirrors, catalysts, and sometimes you become the Wendy for yourself. Hook, the pirates, they're the distractions of our lives, the triggers, the patterns that steal your time, steal your peace, steal your focus. And that ticking crocodile? Well, that's time itself. Always moving, always watching, and always, always reminding you, you don't have forever. And Tinkerbell? She's magic, but not the kind you wait for. The kind that appears when you finally trust yourself. Because when you face your shadow, something incredible happens. The things that once triggered you, they lose their power. The enemies, they disappear. Or going even deeper, reveal themselves as our teachers. And yes, some people won't understand your evolution. They may feel threatened, left behind, even offended, but that's not your responsibility. That's simply their reflection. That's a them problem, not a you problem. So keep going. I'll leave you with this. If your story ended tomorrow, have you made peace with yourself? Or are you still postponing your becoming? Because at some point, we all have to choose. Stay in Neverland or finally grow. Until we meet again, walk with courage, lead with compassion, and protect your peace.
We are the same but different.